it's for you. I don't know if it's for you if you want to use it. The last guy that was up. No, the last guy that was up. The trans joke, the trans fat, whatever. We have in our society, people, women are always talking about shaming stuff. You know, if you talk about a fat woman, you're fat shaming. If you talk about a woman who's a slut, you're slut shaming. You know, did you hear about Katy Perry getting in trouble because she made a joke about a woman? Your mom shaming. What the fuck is that? You know, if you're making jokes about a trans who's fat, is that trans fat shaming? I just thought of that. I'm sorry. It just came up.
That's good.
I don't know. Maybe you can use it. I don't know how you use it. You use it. Whatever. Whoever gets it. Whatever. Fuck it. It was a joke that came up. That's what we're here for, right? Folks, I'm making a return to stand-up. I used to do stand-up for a living. I started out years ago, and I worked with a lot of famous comedians. I'm not touting myself. I'm just having a midlife crisis. Don't worry about it. I'm just in the middle of figuring it out. I'm 58 years old. I didn't really plan to be this long. I didn't have a life plan, you know. I quit comedy because I was frustrated. I started comedy when I was 18. I first went on stage in 1984. Can you believe that shit? I'm fucking old. I'm older than, I've been doing comedy longer than some of you motherfuckers been alive, you know? How old are you, man?
Me?
Yeah.
34.
34? You know, I actually had pussy before pussy had you. Isn't that amazing? Are you my kid? We got a beard, right? I fucked a lot of white girls in the 90s, I know? You could be my kid, you know? Sometimes they come out white, you know what I mean? They do. Are you my kid? That shit happened to my cousin. That's another joke I'll go into later. Anyway, I'm actually so old it actually says Negro on my birth certificate. I don't even go out for New Year's. I stay home and watch my own ball drop. Race, I don't know. People are, you know, as you get older, you start to, like, not give a shit about stuff anymore, you know? It's like, I think I'm over the dating thing. I never date. I don't date anymore. I mean, I just, you know, go in the bars, wait for a drunk chick and say, hey, let's go home. I'm fucking you. All right? I'm over the whole dating thing. Dating is tough because, you know, I have issues, guys, in case you haven't noticed. I'm still fucked up, you know. I had a fucked up childhood, you know. I started to come back to stand-up through therapy. I started going to group therapy. Black people don't go to therapy, but some of us do, you know. And I realized I needed to work through some issues because in group therapy, I start telling my stories and the shit will come out funny, you know. And, you know, the guys would laugh, and the guy who's running it, you know, you really ought to think about getting back into stand-up. But I got one critique, you know. Every time you talk, you dominate the room. You don't let other guys get a word in edgewise. I said, well, you got to give me the light, asshole. I need that fucking light. Tell me I got 1 minute left. All right, I'll wrap it up. I think I got comedy attachment syndrome. I can't leave this shit. I left 20 years ago, but every once in a while, every 5-6 years, I come out and do a few open mic nights and I quit again. I just want to let you guys know you're all fucked. This is a mental illness. You're never gonna leave this shit. You know? They'll be putting the casket on you. Wait, I got one more. Is that the light? No, it's St. Peter. Come on in, fucker. I've seen the light. Lord, do I have 1 minute left? You know, I'm always cracking jokes in my normal life, you know. It's like, you know, one day I was getting arrested, you know, and it was a female cop. She's patting me down. I looked at her, I go, shouldn't I buy you dinner first? It didn't work out too well, thank you. That's why I wear glasses. You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you, officer? Is that a taser in your hand, or are you just glad to see me? Oh, man. You know what? I'm one of these guys that date a lot of fucking emotionally unstable women. Okay, well, let's go hoe chasing. You know, whoever said it's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved has never fucked a chick off her meds. I'm telling you that. I dated a girl, one night, you know, like to say I date women with emotional baggage, this chick showed up with a U-Haul truck full of shit. We used to stalk each other. One night we hid in the same bush. We argued over who was getting the restraining order. That's my time.